I mean, we do too, right? Like Putin's fuck. I mean, aside from the evil that Putin does, there's a lot to. It's like, man, but he might be the richest guy in the world.
I wonder.
That guy's got this war going. Everyone's shitting on him right now, and he's like a heel in the WWE, laughing. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's waging a war over there. There's hundreds of thousands of people dead. Nobody's gonna do anything.
That's true, and it doesn't. Based on not looking into it, no signs of ending. Right?
No signs of ending that I've seen. Man, just better and better GoPro videos. That new GoPro 11 kicks ass.
I think I've seen more people die on the internet in the last 18 months than I have before that. I've seen so much war footage, basically drones dropping grenades.
Been having the same thing with Twitter since Elon took over, where like you see loads of like death and fight videos now.
There are more fight videos now.
On
yeah,
Twitter, really.
Yeah.
Oh, like yeah, I found that like recently my timeline is just loads of fight videos. Like it's just super weird, and I've seen loads of people saying the same thing. I'm sure like the top comment on this will probably be like, "Oh my god, that's been happening to me."
Yeah,
I bet it drives engagement. Like, do you watch them? Right? You're fascinated by it.
I don't interact with them. I don't like them. I don't like comment on them or anything. But I think it's just from like it must know when you scroll and then you stop and then you look at it, and it's like taking that, you know.
I'm going off of not a lot, but like Facebook pushed political stuff, call it 4 years ago, something, whatever it was. And it was like bad in some ways and people had bad vibes about it, but good gosh, did they interact, right? Just debates went like wild and Facebook was getting more views and it was getting more attention. It was doing great. And then there was a whistleblower inside who figured out that like they're kind of doing this intentionally and it's bad for America. So they stopped and Facebook's interaction has gone down since then. I'm just guessing. The Twitter is like, shit, you know what? This is the kind of content people watch. No one scrolls past a fight video without looking at it. And maybe they're getting pushed by the algorithm.
And you never know if it's going to be a good fight or not. If it's going to be one where it's like you get to enjoy a fight video, there has to be a lead up that shows someone like being bullied.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
I need a bad guy.
Someone's going to. Like those ones where it's like it starts in the middle and it's someone getting their head stomped in. It's like, oh, like this is upsetting. I really dislike this. Like that guy's life is potentially over. He's not going to be the same. His teeth are all fucked up. At least
that's a rough one. Yeah,
like,
okay.
Yeah, you need a bad guy.
like it's like getting curb stomped.
You really like it when the good guy wins.
Oh, now one of the that came up recently was like a little British kid like going down the street and someone like from his school is bullying him for having a turban on, and then he like goes around and just like knocks the guy out. It's like the best.
Seen that one.
Fight video ever.
It's good when
it happens a lot,
down.
Especially in the young. Like they'll be a cute. They're both like 13 in this scenario. One of them's cool, obviously good looking. He's got the flippy hair or whatever's in style. And then another guy's fat. And the cool kid's picking on the fat kid. He assumes that his charisma is going to win fights, but it doesn't. Mass wins fights. The fat kid picks him up and beats him down like he's Bam from the Flintstones. And you got to love it. I love it. So one time I root for fatties.
Yeah. There's that... You're not talking about Hawaiian shirt fat guy out front of the bar, are you?
No, but I'm interested in what you're talking about.
It's like this is an older fight clip, but there's this guy who is built like a brick shithouse. Like he is overweight in the most imposing way, where like the fat is clearly a bit of thin viscera surrounding a powerful man.
A little Hank from Breaking Bad, maybe?
Much stronger. Okay. Much stronger. Like a guy that you would look at, and even though he's overweight, you would go, that guy's deadlift is probably insane. Like he has one of those asses where you like he turns in khakis and you're like, that guy squats. Like that guy's, and he's in this, he's wearing a opened Hawaiian shirt. Now, when a dude's arms fill out an open Hawaiian shirt, like that dude's imposing, and these people start fucking with him, and he like is clearly like smiling at the prospect before it starts, and he has like the form of someone who's never thrown a punch ever, but he's still like chaining his lower body into it, and he's hitting them like with this side of it, like just hitting them like that in the side of the head, and he's taking people off their feet. He's hitting people so hard that they're like getting lifted off a little bit, like they're hit by Goku, and they're like he picks a guy, like tries to tackle him. He picks him up and like just carelessly tosses the man away. just throws him over, throws him to the other side in the middle of the road. It's one of the best fight videos ever. Because at the end, the dude has a slightly ripped shirt, and there's like 4 guys who need to go to the hospital right now.
See, I like those fight videos. When I call that a feats of strength and prowess video.
And he was being bullied. That's a good one.
And sometimes you have the classic good versus evil, the bully versus the bullied. But I prefer a little genre video that's more chaotic. I don't need good versus evil. I need chaos.
Man versus car.
Man versus car.
Fat black woman versus car. You were so goddamn close. I saw one the other day.
Love versus cars.
And you know when a big fat black woman is letting somebody know that she's about to go off and she starts clapping her like every syllable? I'm letting you know right fucking now.
She's like doing that at a Camry.
she's doing it at an Explorer. No, an Expedition. She is clapping at an Expedition, and she's standing between the pumps at a gas station, thinking that those barriers they have that are like a white knight or a man. No, they're not. But someone who would step in and save you, Woody. Those things will do
the
that.
Barriers that prevent you from crashing into the pumps, they are.
Yeah, but they're not going to help her. It turned out because she's like, I swear on my motherfucking kids. She's swearing on her kid's life that she's going to fuck this lady up if this lady fucks with her, and this lady just gives it hell. Full force forward, runs her down, knocks her out of the way. A man is trying to hold on to the car's like door handle, and he's being drugged, and you get this view of his face. He's going, ah! As it's dragging him through the pumps. Now she's gone through one set of pumps and she's going through another. Shit's going everywhere. She's destroyed 2 cars, and the cameraman is having a great time. It's a black cameraman. Woo-hoo, yeah,
are the best.
The best. This isn't the first time he's seen some wild shit, and he's good enough to he's showing the mayhem, and she's left now. It was one solid acceleration, knocking everybody down, moving cars, hitting pumps, getting gone in one burst. But then he pans up, and she has got into a crazy accident 100 yards from the gas station, and the car is upside down now. What? She crawls out of her car and comes back doing this. This is her. She starts clapping herself. She's like proud that she just destroyed her car and 2 or 3 more down the road.
Oh my god! She when I see the video, you can just about see it in the corner as he turns around. You can see her like at the gas station and then just like run up the front of somebody's like really low car, and it just flips it over. It's just
Can you go back to that second picture, Zach?
Man, that level of I can only dream of that kind of confidence, like clapping and screaming at a Ford Explorer.
Do you see the barrier on the far right of the picture? It's half covered.
I do.
I thought you were saying that wouldn't stop a car. I guess it was the flower pot she thought would protect her somehow.
Or the garbage
Kyle's
can.
muted.
You're muted, Kyle.
Yeah, the flower pot and the trash can, the window washer shit. She was kind of perched between that and the car and like a little.
Oh, this is an action shot. Is she have a bat or something?
Oh, this is a different video, clearly. This looks like a person assaulting a... This looks like a... I don't know what this is. Is this from the same video, Zach, or is this just more mayhem with
just more
Americans?
I choose to believe that on the right, there's that white woman mansplaining what's happening. You see over here,
they were linked together. Oh, maybe she like hit the car and that's what brought it all on. Who fucking knows, man? I like that kind of video though. I like chaos. I like when there's these videos where you have like a block fight, I'll call it, where like all the big girls in the neighborhood come out and they're out there rolling, and there's ass in the air, there's titties flying out, because they're all wearing inexplicably like tube dresses that don't fit them.
Club? Are we out in a nightclub all the time with these? But yeah, because these women, and sometimes they're hot, right? They're gorgeous 22-year-olds or whatever, and in their thongs rolling around, the dress quickly rolls up to their belly button.
No, I'm talking about some nappy-headed hoes in a neighborhood going at it, and there's wigs coming off, getting pulled, and it always ends with someone getting their ass whooped too bad, and they either go to a gun or a car. Now, I don't like it when the gun comes out. I say you don't need that. You've gone too far. But when they go and hop in their Honda or their Nissan. It's often a Nissan Altima I've seen that has killed more black women than fucking sickle cell anemia, any of that shit. Because they just
content creators out there, just know Kyle prefers vehicular homicide.
dude, the sound that you hear when a car hits a group of people, it's like it's this heavy multiple hit thing. It's just music to my ears.